In light of the recent violent attacks on the Rhodes University campus, student activists last week held a candlelight vigil in the hope of fostering critical thinking and sparking debate around issues of violence.
I think violence on campus is like escalating, especially this year, like the past month or something. There's been too many violence on campus, yeah.
Although others who attended the vigil beg to differ.
I'm not entirely certain whether it's an escalation or whether it's an escalation in the reporting of these crimes.
It's always like this beginning of the year. We've got students who come from different backgrounds, like Joburg, like bigger cities basically. They are used to violence. We've got a lot of first years and second years who think they can actually start a fight.
But what actually motivates this violence? Some argue that alcohol is a catalyst for student-on-student violence. Yet there are other more pertinent factors that contribute to violence in general.
Put yourself in the shoes of somebody who, however many years after democracy, still doesn't have a tap with running water in their house. Somebody who still yet does not have this or that. Put yourself in the shoes of that person, watching the spectacle going down, and ask yourself, does that explain anything about the violence we see? I think it does. I think it explains a lot.
Putting yourself in their shoes is easier said than done. 2 years ago, I was held up at knife point by 2 street children in this very department. The street children wanted valuables and then attempted to drag me away with them. Traumatic an ordeal as this was, the question that arises out of it is, where was campus security?
The CPU on campus has not increased since 1985. And the number of students on campus has, I don't know, triple or even quadruple from 1985 to 2010. But we're not pushing for extra high-tech security guard because those guys don't give a hoot about the student. They're just there to police, just sit there and do nothing.
If that guy can find out about the job description of high-tech guards there, they've got boundaries there. They've got places of which they are not supposed to be there, okay? Of which they're supposed to patrol here to there to there. Oh, they don't reach everywhere.
Even though high-tech is not as visible on campus as some may like them to be, they are also responsible for monitoring security off campus.
Call high-tech, call the cops, call establishment managers. We know how to deal with these issues.
Violence and its consequences extend beyond Rhodes University campus, affecting both the greater Grahamstown community and the nation as a whole. Like the Candlelight Vigil, the Shout SA campaign, which features famous South African personalities in a musical collaboration, hopes to raise awareness about and ultimately put a stop to violence.